but not change the game. It's my big bronze boogie, got all them girls shook.
Hey my honest loves, and welcome back to my channel at Honestly KariTv. So today I'm going to show you how to do an awesome braid out on freshly washed hair. My hair has been shampooed, conditioned, and I also have a leave-in conditioner in there. You're going to need some butterfly clips, some oil and aloe vera juice mixed, and Strength and Shine leave-in conditioner or any kind of leave-in conditioner you want to use, and of course a gel. I love Eco Styler black castor and flaxseed oil gel. It like literally is the most nourishing thing ever. So those clips, you're going to use them to clip your hair up and clip it out of the way while you get started. I like to do any hairstyle in sections, so it always helps me to make sure everything's getting the proper nutrients and moisturization and product, all of that. So I always start in sections. So I'm going to unravel this twist, and after I do that, I'm going to section the twist into two. Now it's really up to you. It depends on how defined or how fluffy and big you want your hair. I tend to do a mixture in sizes, but I always do the back in smaller portions just because I like that definition in the back for when days later I like to do updos and all of that. So I'm going to take that little two-parted section, and then I'm going to split that section in half as well. And these two sections are what I'll do for the, or what I'll use rather, for the first set of braids. So I'm gonna just clip that out the way. And my hair is like super moisturized, that's why you saw me just like rub my hands together. But yeah, so I also like to go ahead and just make sure that it is still detangled, because you do not want to try to braid tangled hair. Like, the braid out is not gonna look good. It's gonna be knotted up. And when you're ready to wash your hair, it's just going to be 10 times worse when you're trying to detangle and wash and all of that. So my hair is detangled. Step one is, of course, to use that leave-in Strength and Shine leave-in conditioner. Step two is that aloe vera juice in the oil. Sorry, that's a lot. And I'm going to go ahead and work it in with my hands. And I also actually do use the brush to work it in, but it's up to you. You can use your hands or your brush, or you can use both like I do. And after you do that, you're going to go ahead and get that Eco Styler gel. Now the gel just helps to define the braid out, and it also fills in that moisture. So you do that so that you have more definition and all of that good jazz, you know. Whew. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to divide our hair into 3 sections. 1, 2, and 3. And you're kind of just playing a game of like pass back and forth with your hair. You're going to use your pointer finger and your middle fingers on both hands and your thumb, and you're just going to keep passing that hair under, over, all the way down. Now, I don't know about you all, but my hair, when I do braid outs, I always end up only having 2 strands of hair at the bottom. So what you're going to do when you get to this point, you're actually going to go ahead and finish it with a twist. And the reason why I say that is because if you try to split that hair into 3 and do all that, you're going to cause frizz in your braid out, and you do not want frizz. So I always just divide it into 2 and finish it up as a twist. So gonna go ahead and repeat it again before we speed things up. You take your hair out of your little section, you apply that leave-in shine conditioner or whatever conditioner you want to use, if you want to use that, your aloe vera juice, and I go ahead and add some gel in there and work all of that in. And I split my hair into 3, and once I have it nice and good with the 3, I start braiding it on down. Waiting on me to turn up. There we go. Yeah, so I'm just gonna start braiding it down. And like I said, it's just like a over under, passing to and from, or back and forth, whatever you want to say. If you're not used to plaiting your hair, it is something that, you know, you kind of have to get into muscle memory. I don't know any other way to really describe what I'm doing besides using your fingers and just passing the hair back and forth. But remember, at those ends, when you run out of 3 strands and you only go to 2, you need to go ahead and twist that just so you don't get that frizz. But yeah, so you're going to keep doing that over and over again in every section. Make sure your hair is moisturized. Put in anything you can to make it moisturized, like I do with the aloe vera and the leave-in shine. Add some gel to define it, or if you don't want to add gel, you don't have to do that. It just helps me define it. I think it looks way better. But you're gonna go ahead and detangle, and look at those coils, nice and moisturized and just looking all juicy. Yes, honey. I mean, do y'all see what I see right now? Do you see all this moisturization? All right. Enough of me admiring that. Let's go ahead and speed it up. We are finally in the last couple of little braids. Does anyone else get super excited when they get to like the end of the hair? I know I do. Like, I'm like, oh my goodness, too much hair. But anyway, so I take my brush again and make sure that it's already detangled. Your hair needs to be moisturized, and you're gonna take that section and split it in two. Again, depends on how fluffy you want your twist. So I take my 3 parts, I go ahead and I use my 2 fingers, and as you see how I'm gripping it, like I have that one finger out, my pointer finger, to grab the other hair from the other hand, and I just keep doing like it's like a little weaving basket technique, I guess. I wish I could better explain it, but I mean, your pointer fingers are what you use to pass your hair to and from, and you're using your middle finger to like grab it and twist it and do all of that jazz. I don't know. It it takes practice. If you've never done it, you're going to have to play with it and get it in your muscle memory. But once you get it down, I mean, it's perfect. Like, I won't say I'm like a braiding connoisseur. As you can see, like, there is no definite, like, look at my braid. It's not even like a structured braid, but it gets the job done, and that's all that matters. Now, as you see, I'm working my way on down, and as soon as those 3 strands turn into 2, which should be very, very soon, you're gonna see me change my little technique, and I'm gonna start twisting that little baby on up, because we do not want frizz. It ain't cute, boo. But seriously, that's not cute, like, at all. Yeah, so I'm gonna twist, 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 and there we go, and I'm done. So this is what it looks like when you're done. No, I did not braid it in no perfect pattern or anything. I was not trying to make it look cute. I'm just trying to do a little braid out. I'm gonna grab my bonnet, put it on, make sure all my twists are up in that thing, so that we can have a nice little satin sleep. And I'm about to go to bed night. Alright guys, so it's the next morning, and I cannot wait to see my results. Let's see what's under this bonnet. So I'm going to take it off. Make sure your hair is dry. If it is not dry, your braid out will not, it won't look right. It's going to look like a wet puff. Again, like what we started with basically. So before I break down my braids, I go ahead and I use some coconut oil, or any kind of oil really, olive oil, coconut oil, whatever. And I put it on my hands. Now I do that so that I'm not causing too much friction when I take the hair apart, as far as like taking the braids out. You don't want the frizz. You can get frizz from that as well. So I'm going to rub that on my hands, and then I'm going to go ahead and start taking the braid out, trying to make sure that I'm going in the way that the braid unravels. If you go against the grain, it's going to show. Your hair is going to get frizzy, and it won't be cute, honey. It won't. So, I'm going to take my little time, and I'm going to sit here and unravel these braids. This is the other part of my hair process that I just really don't care for, but you have to do it, you know. And this goes back to what I was saying before, like, if you do not have the time to take care of your hair, if you do not have the time to do your hair, don't do it, because it takes patience, and your hair will not flourish if you are not patient with it. So looks like I'm getting somewhere finally. You can see some of the little braid out, coil, zippy, curly thingies, and there we go. And so yeah, you're gonna just do this all over your head. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up. Alright guys, and there you have it. Now this is up to you. I've seen people literally fluff all of it. I do not do that. I just fluff it up just a little bit so that you can't see like the parted sections from where I did braid my hair. like right here, you see me like shaking it out and fluffing it up. You're gonna take your hands, kind of fluff it up at the root, but that's literally all I do. I like to wear it more defined because, like I said, later on I do like updos and different hairstyles with it, which I will be sure to show you all. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope you all really like my video. Can't wait to see how you all wear your braid outs. Write down below, tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And thank you so much. This is Honestly Me. This is Honestly Kari. And I'm out. Wow, I actually, right, I'm really dancing. Yeah, until next time, guys. Catch you later.
Got all them boys cooked. We're from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance. Like,